Hello and welcome to the mat. Today's yoga flow is going to be working on the hamstrings. So if you are someone that has tight hamstrings, this will really benefit you, and just all around nice deepening stretch. You may notice one side's a little tighter than the other, but we're just going to check in and just notice where we're at today. So you will benefit if you have blocks. So yoga blocks are really helpful. You may need a yoga strap or a scarf as well too for one of our postures. So we'll start just by taking a nice deep breath in. So we'll land on the mat in our mountain posture. So feet hip width apart, shoulders rolled back, fingertips pressed down, and we take a nice deep inhale in and let it all out. Nice. Just shake it out, landing on the mat, here to take care of yourself. So I'm really glad you're here. Let's take a nice deep inhale in, rise up, arms up. And then rain your fingertips down as we hinge from the hips, soft knees, and just forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bringing your gaze out towards the end of the mat. Lengthening through the spine, exhale, release. Soft knees, inhale, rise up. Nice ocean salutation. So we release the arms down. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, down we go. You're feeling that stretch already in the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Just warming up the body. Inhale, rise up. Pressing those feet into the mat. Soft knees, hinging from the hips. Forward fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift. And release. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. And release. Lovely. Just getting the shoulders, getting new blood flow happening. I'm going to put my blocks here as a little extra support. So as we come into our forward fold again, this time as we inhale in, big breath in, exhale through the nose, so shifting to nasal breath, hinging from the hips, forward fold, and then find your blocks and just notice how that can support you. And we're going to just gently pedal the legs. So bending and straightening. I'm pressing one hip out too, so I'm getting a nice hip stretch. I'm relaxing my neck. And I'm pressing through one hip and then the other, gently bending and straightening the legs, pedaling the legs out. You might find for yourself, perhaps you're up a little higher today, and that's totally fine too. Just notice where you are. Maybe your hands go all the way to the floor, and that's okay too. It's all about noticing where you're at. Oh, I'm feeling that beautiful stretch in the hamstrings. So gentle, beautiful stretch, just pedaling it out. Nice. Let's take an inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, release, soft knees, and then inhale, rise up, and release. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, soft knees, forward fold, down we come. Reach for your blocks. Beautiful. Relax the head and neck, and then pedal those legs out again. Nice. Notice if perhaps your fingertips are reaching the floor. Maybe you're starting to soften through the spine and it's deepening that stretch for you. Just being gentle with your body and mindful of where you're at. Everybody's different, so we want to just honor that. Just bending and straightening the legs. Beautiful. That's halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, release. Soften the knees. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Hinging from the hips, forward fold. Soft knees, down we come. Beautiful. I'm going to shift my blocks out of the way, and this time I'm going to clasp opposite elbows and make a little window for my head so my neck is soft, my head is dangling, it's in between my little arm window, my knees are soft, and I'm going to just pendulum and swing just gently side to side, noticing that beautiful stretch up the legs, in the hips, the spine. Beautiful. Pause, making sure you're breathing deep. Now we'll unclasp and see if you can reach and clasp behind the knees. So my knees still have a little bend in them. Soften the neck. Nice deep breath. Beautiful. Release that. Hands come back down to the mat or to your blocks and pedal those legs out again. Oh, nice stretch. Stretching through the hips, through the hamstrings, the glutes. Oh, keep the neck soft and the head just release so that you're not cranking your neck. Just relax and let it just release. Beautiful. Now take an inhale and halfway lift again. So halfway hands just gently at the knees. Bring your gaze out at the end of the mat. Lengthen and strengthen through the spine. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Soft knees. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Lovely. Stepping so that you have enough room on your mat to step forward. I'm going to step forward with my left foot. And I'm adjusting my hips so that they're facing forward. My feet are facing forward and I'm reaching for the block or the floor. And then I'm going to lower my right knee. So I'm going to come into a knee down lunge right now. So I'm inching my foot forward so I can track my knee over ankle and then press up into a lunge. So I'm pressing through that back heel. So this is pressing through your right heel, and you may need the blocks. That's totally fine. Use the blocks. If you don't need them, that's fine as well. Bring both hands to the instep. There we go, and take a nice breath. Nice, just allowing that to release. Let that connective tissue release by breathing into the posture. Use your knee to support you, and we'll come up into a lunge. So sinking in through that right hip and pressing into a lunge, pressing through the right heel, pressing in through the left foot. So really stabilizing. Beautiful. Bring the arms back down. Lovely. Now, my left hand's going to the outside of my left foot. I'm pressing in through my right foot, and I'm just doing a slight 45-degree angle so that I can stabilize and open up. So this is a beautiful stretch for the shoulders too. So hand down, twist. Beautiful. Bring the hand back down. Lower that knee at the back. If you have blocks, this is a lovely Lunge Pranayama. So we're going to bring breath with the lunge. So switching from lunge to runners and back. So inhale and exhale. Really stretching that hamstring. My left hamstring always seems to be tighter than my right. So just notice where you're at. Beautiful stretch in through the hips here. Beautiful. One more time back. Nice, keeping the feet engaged so they're stabilizing. Nice, and you're stretching through the chest and the heart as you open up through the chest. Deep breath. Beautiful, and coming back to center. We're just going to bring our hands down onto the mat to adjust into our opposite lead, and I think I'll come around this side so you can see. So now I've got my right foot forward and my left back. Just reach for my blocks. Okay, so coming into that lunge. All right, so we lift the back leg, and you might want your blocks, and that's fine too, pressing through. So now I have my right foot forward and my left foot back, and I'm pressing through my left heel. Okay, and I'm stretching out through the hips here. So open up through the heart, leading the heart towards that front knee. Maybe inch that foot forward a little bit so you're still tracking knee over ankle. Beautiful stretch. Breathe. Nice. Now I'm going to pivot that back foot to a 45-degree angle, and I'm coming up into my extended lunge. So I'm still pressed into that front knee, and then I lift my arms up and sink in. So I'm really deepening that stretch through the hips. I'm engaging through the shoulders, the spine, the core. Beautiful, beautiful lunge. Lovely. Bring the hands back down. And now I'm going to shift to that lunge with my hands down on the instep. So I've pivoted my back foot. My hands are down to the instep of my right leg. And then I'm just going to allow that hip to soften down, to stretch a little bit further. So still leading with the heart. Beautiful. Breathe. And then as we shift our hand to the outside of the right foot, so right hand outside of right foot, and then we open up. Beautiful. Open up. So inviting that nice stretch for the shoulders. Breathe. Nice. Bring that arm down. Pivot that back foot, lower the knee. Reach for your blocks if you have them, and we'll do that Lunge Pranayama. So we've got knee tracking over ankle, and then we just walk it back with the blocks and stretch that front foot. Beautiful. So feeling that beautiful stretch through the hamstrings, through the glutes. Beautiful. Walk it back. And you're charging the body up a little bit too, so you should feel that you're getting energized. We're bringing breath with posture, so that moves that energy in the body, so that pranayama force, which is wonderful. Awesome. And then shift your blocks, and we'll come onto our knees and just press back into child's pose. Oh, and just stretch the back out, the shoulders out. I like to say claw through your fingertips and really reach your arms to really stretch those shoulders out. Nice. Stay for another deep breath. Beautiful. Use your hands and press in and up. Lovely. So I'm just going to shift my blocks out of the way. And coming back just into table. So engaging the feet and the hands, wrist under ankles, wrists under ankles, wrists under shoulders. Good luck putting them under your ankles. And then take a nice deep breath in. So press in through the feet. Inhale. Press through those fingertips, so really stabilize the hands, and we're going to lift the knees, lift the hips, and meet in down dog. So just lifting gently, and then adjust yourself so you're in a nice posture that resonates. Allow the neck and head to come soft, and then let's pedal the legs out. Just slowly bend and straighten. Beautiful. Nice stretch for those hamstrings. Start considering leading with your heart towards your knees, so that'll soften through the spine, and pedal those legs. So we're really stretching. We're engaging the stabilizing muscles in the feet by bending those and stretching those out. You might have clicks and cracks happening, and that's all good. Bend and straighten the legs. And then thinking about leading that heart towards the knees. Maybe both feet kind of rocking. Remembering to breathe. Clawing through the fingertips so that you support your wrists. Nice. Now bend your knees and press your belly to your thighs. And we'll do a bent leg down dog. So you're really pressing in through the hands and then pressing the belly to the thighs. There we go. Keep the head relaxed and breathe. Soften the shoulders. If your shoulders felt tense, try and soften the shoulders. So this is lovely. It's a fold, so we're doing that gentle squish to those internal organs that helps release toxins from inside. So that's awesomeness for you. Beautiful. Slowly straighten the legs. Look towards the hands, and we're just going to gently walk the hands and feet together. There we go, walking them up. And then we're in a forward fold. Relax the neck, halfway lift. Beautiful. Lengthen and strengthen that spine. Oh, you feel that stretch up the hamstrings. Feels so good. Release. And then soften the knees. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. And release. Lovely. Coming around now to face the front. Wide leg forward fold will do. So you may want blocks. Have them ready. And remember, everybody's different. I've got really long legs, so when I do a forward fold, I like my legs to be really wide apart, but yours don't need to be, okay? So you need to really respect where your body's at and how you deepen your stretch. So what works for you? That's the most important thing. So we're in our nice wide leg, hands to the hips. Let's just get ourselves collected here. Take a deep breath. Nice. Beautiful. We're going to hinge from the hips. So we're slowly coming forward. And we're going to pause when we've come full hinge. So we're just hinging. So we're here. And then pause. So your hinged hips. Feel that stretch deepen right there. You can feel it all the way up the backs of the legs. I'm going to release my hands now. And they're going to be supported on the mat. If you like blocks, put your blocks there and support, right? They can be any height, wherever you're at, okay? And your wide leg fold can be as wide as you like or what suits your body. I like to kind of give a little wiggle the hips and soften that spine and then allow yourself to sink in. So we're dipping into this forward fold. Maybe you've got blocks here and you're coming down, right? They can be any height. The blocks are wonderful for all your adjustments, okay? Or maybe you are enjoying getting a little further deeper and feeling that beautiful stretch. Now relax the head and neck and breathe. We want to stay here for a few breaths so that we can actually release that connective tissue up the back of the legs. Like we want to feel that start to soften. Always remember, if you're in any posture that's giving you any discomfort, you gently come out of that posture. Never in yoga should you ever force yourself into any posture and feel like if you stay it'll get better, because it likely won't. You could hurt yourself, so you need to always honor your body and come out of any posture that's giving you grief. This is a wonderful stretch for those hamstrings. Beautiful for the hips, for the shoulders. I'm going to press in with my hands now. And I'm going to just bring my feet a little closer together. I'm going to slide my hands up to my hips, so I'm back in that forward fold hinge. And I'm just going to pause here for a breath. So I'm bringing my gaze out in front of me. So my spine is aligned with my neck. And then on my next inhale, I'm going to soften in the knees and come up. Beautiful. That was legs, lovely stretch. And then heel toe the feet together as we come back up into standing, and then just adjust yourself back into your mountain. So mountain pose, right? Feet hip width apart, so tracking the body, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, roll the shoulders back, press the fingertips down. Take a deep inhale and release. Just collect yourself. Beautiful, beautiful. Shake it out. Give those legs a little shake. Give the arms a shake. Another deep breath. Lovely. Coming back to the end of your mat, and we're going to take an inhale, rise up, and exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Beautiful. Hands come right down to the mat. Walk them out. Lower your knees. So we're just finding our way down to the mat. I'm bringing my feet over to the side and then just coming down onto my bum, and shift those blocks out of the way. If you do have a strap or a scarf, this is a good one for that. So I'm extending now my left leg out. I'm coming into, it could be half butterfly, it could be seated tree, whatever kind of resonates with you. I like to think of this as sort of the start of recline tree, because if you lay back, it's a really lovely hip opener. But we're going to stretch our hamstring out. So I'm going to double, this is a fairly long strap, so I'm just doubling it up so it's a good length. I'm going to hook it around my left foot, and then I'm going to engage the foot. I'm going to lead with the heart, lower and roll the shoulders back, right? Nice posture. And then I'm just bringing that nice stretch in. I'm going to start to tilt forward, leading heart towards the knees. Beautiful. And pause wherever you feel that tightness. Pause. This isn't about forcing anything. It's about noticing and releasing the tension that you're feeling there, and just inviting that softness to come, where you go, oh, when I relax, I get like a little micro deeper into that stretch. It's beautiful. Make sure you're not gripping too tight. This isn't about gripping or tension. It's about gentle stretch. Beautiful. Slowly release. Come back up. Releasing that strap. Extending your opposite leg now. So I'm extending my right leg and tucking my left into my thigh. Hooking the strap around my right foot now. And then adjusting my posture to be in line with my legs. Shoulders down. Lead with the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Start to tilt forward. Oh, you're feeling that stretch in the hips. Remember, don't clasp hard with your hands, just gentle. You're supporting. That's nice deepening. So stretch through the hamstrings, stretch through the hips. Heart is leading towards the knees, so you're not rounding in. You're leading with the heart. So good posture. Strengthen and lengthen the spine. Beautiful. And the strap just works as a nice extra little support to kind of guide you and keep your posture. So really beautiful for opening up the hips and deepening that stretch in the hamstring. Beautiful. Now slowly release. And coming up, we'll just remove that strap and set it off to the side. Lovely. And just meeting back in our easy pose and drawing our hands to heart center to Anjali Mudra. So Anjali Mudra is also a yoga hand posture, and this is a mudra. So this is lovely for connecting to the heart chakra and inviting that breath in. So remembering one conscious breath will bring meditation. So keeping your hearts open, an open heart is open to receive. Nice deep breath, reminding ourselves to speak our truth and speak from the heart. And always honor that creative energy from inside. And I hope you all have a marvelous day, and thank you for joining me on the mat today. Namaste.